Hi, Scorpio. Oh, Scorpio. Okay, Sagittarius, so first things first. You have someone who's really into you. You know who it is? Probably. I'm hearing it this way. Okay, I'm here. Intel. Ooh, corporation. I don't know what that's going to. Let's get into it for you. Sagittarius. You got a little theme song here for you, Saggies. A little theme song de theme. Let's get into it. I'm seeing you're like getting all kind of like, there's something very fun happening, but at the same time I'm seeing that you kind of don't want to get swept away. You're like, well, I want to think, you know, I want to be serious here. I don't want to kind of just sink into it and then just like fall asleep like in the slumber. I'm hearing that way. Like I'm seeing someone doesn't want to fall asleep during the slumber party sort of vibe. It's like, yeah, everyone else is like, but you're like, Sag, you're like, nah, I need to like stay awake. Like, because what if like I'm hearing the ribbon falls out of my hair? Let's clear it. So for number, maybe you're not even on a date. It's like maybe you feel like, if that's the case, okay, maybe you feel like I can't fully let go, like for whatever reason I feel kind of nervous, like I feel like he doesn't really know me yet. I'm hearing as well. I don't know what that's going to, but you do have the Magician on the floor right there. For a number of you Sagittarius, I'm hearing you are getting to know someone very well. But there's butterflies. Let's get the cards. And remember as well, ooh, when did we turn the camera like that? Yeah, it's gradually sort of turning there. Okay. It's like a sundial, just like gradually, like I'm hearing Maya. Interesting. All right, let's get the cards out for you, Sagittarius. Thank you guys for tuning in here to you. And we're here with your March 2020 reading. We'll pull cards here for each of the days. We'll pull a card for the 1st to the 31st, and we'll see how you weed out. I'm seeing like on a ride. Wow. It's like, I'm ready. Okay. Some of you are very excited for it. Judgment right there as well. Let's jump into it. And if it is your first time, just note that we are channeling. We are also working with the cards, but we're also channeling. So just keep it in mind, take it as you will. If it's moving that by kind of quickly, you can always slow it down. 5 of Swords of right leading out for the Father of Pentacles. I'm just going to pull the cards. We'll get into it now again. I'm seeing you're like kind of tight-lipped about something Sag. I'm seeing like, I don't know. It's like you're on the date, right? You're on a date maybe with someone. It could be whatever it is. It could be a metaphor, whatever it is. It's like there's something that is an opportunity that's very exciting. And I'm saying like you, for whatever, you seem kind of serious on this date or something like that. It's like, or you come home like, and people are all, you know, surrounding, they're like asking you, Pisces, Scorpio, I'm here, Sagittarius. Everyone's like, so Sagittarius, like, what's up? What happened? Like, are you happy? Did it go well? Like, what's going on? You're like, you like almost don't want to smile. It's like that kind of feeling. Like, you're smiling, but like, you don't really like want to smile yet, you know, about it. I'm hearing that as well. Maybe you want to kind of go slow. I'm hearing that 3, 4, 5, but there is something that is very exciting. Now, I'm hearing, so, share your wildest dreams with me. Someone's like holding someone's arm and they're like running their hand on them. I don't know what that's going to. It's like this person is kind of like, they're getting serenaded, but they're like, so I'm like super careful with who I get involved with. They're moving slowly, like, okay. It's like they're resisting the temptation sort of energy. Now let's get into the second week. You lead in with the Magician. So something is definitely getting warmer, that's for sure. Something is heating up. The Emperor. The 5 of Wands. Woo! 8 of Cups fell on the floor there, so we don't have time for that. 10 of Swords at the base of the at the end of that week. It's like something is just getting more and more promising. I'm seeing the more time you spend with this person, I'm hearing the children, it's like you can really see it. Like there are so many things that are proving to you almost like that it's not something that's doomed. I hear that as well. Like maybe for a number of you Sagittarius, like there's something, yeah, if anything, this is a healing experience, and it may be that. It's like I met someone who just kind of is the actual inverse of the other people that I've dealt with, and there is just this refreshing energy. Absolutely. The Mother of Pentacles of right, 3 Swords in reverse, Lovers of right, 9 of Swords in reverse, you know, and the 8 of Cups on the floor. Like we don't have time for that. Like every time you want to like kind of look back a little bit and like compare, it's like no, there's no comparison. So there's something maybe even that is shifting, changing. Yeah, somebody's actually maybe even like coming through with something that makes you feel like you can trust this experience, and it is so, again, I'm hearing relieving even. Now you come through with the Sun. There's a big Fool leading out of the Sun. Really, there's a moment here. You have the Father of Swords as well that leads into the Sun. It's something sensational. Okay, you're in love. I'm in this for a number of you. 6 of Pentacles leading out from the Fool. 10 of Pentacles up-right. You lead out with the right time, the right place, with the right person, with the Son of Pentacles leading you out, looking back at the 10 of Pentacles up-right. This is even something someone has prepared for someone. It's like someone proves something here. Okay, it's like, and maybe someone was like kind of questioning. They're like, is it for real? Like, is he really like, what is he doing? You know, and the Son of Wands, I'm saying, related to the Son of Wands energy here. yeah, no, I mean, they're not playing around. They're really, really into you. I'm hearing this as well. Like, they're not just pinching your cheeks because they think you're, like, a girl. Okay? No, they got standards. They do. The sun ones are bright. Then they're into you. They're really into you. I'm hearing that. Okay. So now that we got that squared away, what's up? Good looking. I'm hearing that with the sun ones. Like, someone's treating someone in a showing them, you know, how attractive they are, maybe, like, and maybe this person's just not used to that, or they associate, like, oh, he's treating me in a way where it's like, I feel like I have to be suspicious, but no. And maybe that was, like, years ago. I'm hearing this for a review. It's not the same. It's not the same energy. Now, I'm hearing, what else? Now, I'm hearing what's cooking. This person's just not used to this behavior. I'm hearing this again. Like, they're like, Two of Swords and a Daughter of Pentacles, Son of Pentacles. It's like you can't catch up. Like, it's like every way you turn, every time you try to, like, catch this person so-called, they turn around and they're like, it's like you see them in the kitchen, you're like, oh my god, what are they cooking? And it's like, in that moment they turn around, they have, like, gloves on their hands. They're like, they're really cooking. Like, they're actually cooking a meal for you guys so you can eat dinner. It's like, oh, phew. Okay, he's not just, like, good looking. I mean that as well. Like, this person is really into you. I'm hearing that as well. Like, actually, let's get some more clues. Six of Cups. It's like, no, everything is like, I tried to kind of wonder, you know, it's like, is he like, it's like, no. It's like right in that moment when you're wondering, it's like they prove something. It's like, every time you turn around, you think, like, should I turn back around and just, like, check on him? Let's clear. It's like, no. I'm hearing he's not even thinking of, like, you in any way. I mean, it's like, let alone someone else. This is for a number of you because it's a general reading. Let's clear it in the I'm hearing esophagus, in the stomach, the sacral, solar plexus, sacral to solar plexus area. Let's clear that. It's like someone's thinking, like, is he looking at, like, others in this way? Okay, no. Then is he looking at me in this way? It's like, not even in that. He's like, yeah, for a number of you, you can kind of obliterate a fear from your mind when it comes to the Father Wands upright and the Son Wands upright. Like, someone just keeps proving themselves and really sort of, you know, taking you outside of the expectation space a little bit, where you're like, oh, you know, every other person, like, kind of treated me like that, or did this or that, or treated other people like this. So I just have this expectation, like, all guys are the same, and that as well. It's like, there's someone here, though, that really sets the expectation aside and is like, you have nothing to be afraid of here. Okay, I'm not sorry for having you by my side. Wow. So someone is maybe even like, this is something mature, and not because it is, like, mature, but because it is appropriate. I'm hearing that as well. Maybe as someone feels it, like, the behavior is just appropriate, so obviously it's attractive. I'm hearing that this is how someone is talking. Yeah, with a Hermit. But it's funny because they're going so slowly. I'm seeing a Sag who's like, no, wait. I don't want to welcome you back yet. I'm hearing that Ace of Swords in the Death card and the Mother Swords in reverse. Like, they keep someone in this, like, middle ground area. It's like, they won't admit that you're Shrek and they're Fiona. I'm hearing, like, in this way. Like, so even when someone asks, they're like, I'm not sure yet. I don't know. Like, Two Daughter Cups upright, Two Wands upright. It's like, are they, like, are they together or what? It's like, they won't say. Now, for a number of you, they're really getting very, very close with really calling it out. I'm here realizing it, falling in love. I'm seeing someone's like, oh, I'm so close. Like, I'm about to just fall in love. I'm here with the Father Wands upright. It's like they're kind of in a dream state. They're, like, talking in the dream to themselves maybe, or another. They're like, I just hope he's, like, my type. I'm hearing that as well. Maybe someone is a little bit concerned, like, but it's just a peripheral question. It's not even like, I'm actually worried. You know, is it happening? Like, let me make sure I'm typing this question. Is the ink working? Like, let's clear. It's not a real concern. You know what I'm saying? If there was a customer service feedback questionnaire, like, they would not even actually type that question out, okay? Or, like, that insight or that feedback. They wouldn't be like, is she really the one? It's like, no, Beavis and Butthead. I'm hearing that, like, as the same person in one. I'm hearing that, like, this is not the story. Let's clear it. I don't know what that's going to do. I'm hearing Salem, Massachusetts. This has been coming through in every sign so far for March, so especially. It was, yes, Gemini, Scorpio, Pisces I've done so far. So, you know, the energy's definitely coming through there. I haven't done the rest of the signs yet, though. Sagittarius. But with the Death card, the Ace of Swords, and the Daughter of Cups, it's like something may feel a little bit even too good to be true. It's like, are we really in love? It's like it's like that kind of thing, okay? It's like they know they're in love, but they're just kind of, they're freaked out. They're like, it's surreal. They're like, so what do I do now? It's like, oh my God, I'm in love. Like, fuck, like now they feel like they gotta run off. Somebody could have a Virgo Venus, I'm hearing that, or Venus in the 6th house. Like, they kind of get in their head about things, possibly. Mother Cups, that's not for everyone, but someone's like, yeah, no, they're super cautious when it comes to even like sharing a kiss with somebody. Like, it takes them like, you know, some time and like tough conversations with like at least a few of their parents. I'm hearing in this way. Wow. It could be a metaphor, take it as you will, like maybe their grandparents or their guides. I'm hearing that as well. Maybe they meditate. They're like, I really need to know, like, they don't get involved with just anybody here, okay? Now, maybe someone was concerned about that, like in the beginning. They were like, well, what kind of person are they really, you know? Is she with anyone else? Like, they were really going around, like, no, they're actually a good girl. I'm hearing that as well. The Hermit and the Fool. It's like, do people, you know, I'm not saying that they really doubted that, but they did think, like, what if it's too good to be true? Okay, not even associated with this person. It's just, is it too good to be true? Okay, it's a whole experience altogether. It's like the way you met, the way it worked out, the way he licked his fingers after he ate fries. Like, I don't know what that was going to do. Like, everything was just like, I'm hearing, because I said so. I'm hearing this way, the Empress and the Ace of Swords. Like, the whole convo was just appropriate. I'm hearing, again, appropriate. Now, for a number of you, it might actually have a professional side to it. Maybe someone is thinking, like, it's risky. They don't want to get roped into a situation that could really eventually get pretty hairy. And then they would have to, like, run around and then away eventually. I'm hearing that as well. Like, they're thinking, is it just going to get complicated? And then it's going to get more complicated, like, once I'm in it to, like, run away. I'm hearing that, like, they're thinking of, like, an escape plan. Like, but it's not because of this person or this position that they would play with this person should they take it on in that serious manner. It's just they're wondering, like, what if? But it's not, again, related to this person. It is them wondering. I'm hearing if what they see is really real, is really happening. So it's like they're in love, but they're like wondering what love is. Like, it's like, interesting. It's like, what comes first, the chicken or the egg? It's like, I'm in love, but like, I wonder if it's real love. Like, too late for that. I'm already in love. Like, how do I explain this? It's like, you're already in love, but then you're thinking, is this love? Wait, before I fall in love, I need to like really confirm, like, is it really love? So it's something maybe like just performance anxiety. It's like it's like an enigma situation. They've never experienced this. It's just a matter of like giving themselves to the experience, saying, yes, like I'm hearing, I give into the emotion, the feeling, the strength card in reverse, Ace of Wands right. It is really kind of like too good to be true as someone may feel it. It's like, no, he really wrote that poem for you. No, he really was like wanting to write it back with you. No, like, he is really like ribbit a frog, and he's waiting for you to kiss him so he could turn into a prince. Like, he's really like, for maybe someone feels like, but like a guy like that would already have been like written up in textbooks about. Like, he would already have been like, I'm here, civil justice duty law, when civil law engineer, I'm here as well. It's like, he would have already been like, you know, but it's like, no, I'm saying, like, somebody's talking to them, they're like holding them by the shoulders, they're like, my sweet princess. I'm hearing this way, I don't care. I'm hearing what other guys did. I'm hearing he's not them. I'm hearing that. Ooh, interesting. Devil, Temperance, and the High. Yeah, for me, this is someone even meditating. They're like, can I trust him? Like, should I date him? They're doing like they're meditating. They're talking to their mom, maybe even. It's like they're going in circles a little bit with the Three of Cups as well, Ace of Cups and the Chariot. It's like, at a certain point though, it's like, you don't need to change your clothes like 500 times, okay? He likes you as you are. And I'm hearing that song Naked by James Arthur, is it? Yeah, so for a number of you, I'm hearing it's got like a little limp, but it is definitely, I'm hearing love. I'm hearing it this way. Like, somebody's like in love, but like they're kind of pretending to limp in love. It's like, all right, like somebody else maybe sees this. They're like, he's pretending not to see it. I can see it. Devil. It's like the Russian doll sort of vibe. Like, I can see that, I can see that, I can see that he can see it, that he can see it as well, that he can see it as well. You know, there's something kind of, and at a certain point it's like, okay, are you going to sit down with me at this table or what? Like, are we going to sit down and have this meal? Like, I cooked it for you, baby, okay? Like, Hangman reverse, and I cooked it for you and only you. So for a number of you, it's like someone's maybe coming down to something, they're realizing something, they're saying, hey, I want to release my expectations as well, where this leads. And I don't want that to guide the way that we love one another in this space. Now, the Devil with the Moon and the Mother of Cups, you know, maybe there is someone here who, I'm hearing they have love to give, but they kind of have to be told what to do. kind of hearing in this way. It's like they kind of have to be directed down the hall a little bit, to your right, down the road, down the street, around the corner, neighborhood, local mini mart. I'm hearing pick me up a glass of wine. I mean, it's like, I don't know what that's going to do. It's clear. It's like there is direction here. Maybe someone is the first time. They never felt this way. I'm hearing that like again. So do they have the feelings? Like, absolutely. Do they know what to do with them? Not so much, maybe. They kind of feel like, you know, they're free to behave in the ways that they want. It's not that they don't feel like that you would accept their expression of love. However, they are not yet familiar with how they feel. They could express that love. So, you know, for number you, this person could also be a perfectionist. And in any case, when it comes to their job, their career, their love story, blah, 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 whatever it is, it's like they think once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, 7, 8, 9, 10, you know, can you stop counting times? This is like people in their environment, they have to tell this person, like, chill, sit down. Like, they could be a workaholic as well. This is someone who maybe is just so invested in the work, they didn't want to slow down and so-called focus on love, you know. And at a certain point, it's like, no, like, let love in. I'm hearing that daughter cups are bright, mother cups are bright. And someone finally sits down, they're like, fine, like, this person's like, how late have you been up waiting for me to tell you what to do? I'm very like in relation to this story is like, one second, someone's like, they felt like they were at a limit here. Let's clear it. Maybe they felt like someone had to kind of tell them like also that it's okay. I don't know what that's going to. It's kind of like someone saying like, finally you let me in. I'm hearing that with the daughter cups and the mother cups, and it's like there is a sigh of appreciation here with the mother cups, absolutely, and well, and the daughter cups as well. It's like we both feel it. We both feel that there is an opening here, specifically, you know, when it comes to the heart chakra and appreciation for one another. So there's some boundary here that maybe someone had up, and it's like, finally, and it could be on an energetic level. It's just like, or emotionally, it's like, finally, I let that go. The fear of what if. I'm hearing that as well. So, you know, but it's funny because it's like the fear of what if I fall in love. It's like you already fell in love. It's like someone's kind of pointing to themselves. Like, how do we say this? I'm seeing someone like fell in love, right? But they're like laying on the floor. They're like, I fell in love, you know? But they don't see it, but someone else sees it. But all they say is like, this person's like, can we fall in love already? They're like, I can't fall in love yet. Like, I you know, what if I fall in love, you know? And it's this person's like, it's ironic. You already fell in love. Like, look at yourself. It's like, they're like, what? It's like they're laying on the ground. They're looking at their arms or legs. They're all like in love. I mean, I don't know what that's alluding to. It's like kind of maybe surreal. It's that moment when someone's like, look, you just like, you just like performed. This person's like, no, I didn't. They're like trying to, but it's a reaction. It's obvious that they performed. I'm hearing that as well on stage. I don't know, take it as you will. Maybe they're kind of shy or embarrassed, something public or physical. I'm hearing that as well. It's like, not the physics questionnaire. I'm hearing that. It's like, yeah, maybe someone just, and it could be on an energetic level, it could be metaphorical. It's like someone is almost hesitant to maybe admit something, acknowledge something. All right, you know what I'm saying? They're like, I do love you. They're like, so what do you mean? Like, it's not, you're saying you don't love me? It's like, no, it's just that I don't know. Like, if I love you, like, what if I love you? You know what I'm saying? Then it might, like, then it might become something else. And it's like, can you bring your backpack to school tomorrow? Like, we both have like a lot of homework, and just, I need you to show up like with all your things. I remember that, like, so maybe someone's just kind of telling someone, look, you just need to get a little clear here with yourself. Let's clear. They're like, well, you need to show what you really feel. Maybe that someone's getting to a point there with someone, right? It's like, let's just be honest. I'm hearing that as well. I'm seeing you. I'm hearing, I see you. Seeing you. I'm seeing you. I'm hearing that. In my eyes, I'm dating you. So it's like, and I'm not, this is not me, Natalie, the reader, talking to you as the viewer. So yeah, I'm channeling here. You got to take it as you will. If you're watching this video, what are you meditating on, right? Prior to watching the video, what is it that you want insight into, right? What is your story personally when it comes to soul growth? And I do not channel information that is not relevant to that. So take it as you will. With the Magician leading you out, leading to the Five of Pentacles upright, and the Star and the Three of Wands, it's like somebody has maybe even a vision. They're like, look, we have the potential. Now, I also want to mention this. If you are watching this reading and you're thinking you're going to get information about someone to use against them, that's not how this works. Okay. And maybe if you feel like, oh wow, like I got into their head, got into their mind, like, you're marrying yourself in that clause. I'm hearing this way, like, you can clock in, you can clock out, okay, but it's the closet. I'm hearing that we're working with. I'm hearing and what you're hiding in it. So in other words, it's like this is reflective. So, and that's not for everyone, but I feel like I need to say that for a few people here. I'm not sure. I'm hearing slip. I'm hearing slip. Slipped on the banana peel. I'm hearing again. I'm hearing it this way. Let's clear it. It's like, that could be also, something in the environment. Anyways, this is someone maybe even talking to themselves. They're like, I can't get too involved with this. I'm hearing that. Like, now, but maybe someone's talking to someone. They're like, look, you can't be scared. What are you fearing? What's the worst case scenario? Okay, with the magician looking at the 3 of Wands. Like, what? She'll love you back? Bro. Freaking braid her hair. Okay, I'm hearing get it on. I'm hearing that as well. I don't know what that's like, too. 2 of Pentacles are bright. Mother of Pentacles are bright. Be brave. I'm hearing that. You're good enough. This person's like, it's not about that. They're getting like kind of defensive. It's like, so then what, Derek? What's going on? Put a rose in your mouth already. All right? Stallion vibes, my man. I'm hearing that. Like, someone's trying to hype someone up, like amp them up. Like, you can do this whole love thing. It's like, maybe this is someone talking to themselves as well. It's like, but hold on, okay, yeah, I know, but just, it's like, I mean, hold on, it's just a matter of, like, what if, like, she's got, like, really long hair, and, like, I don't know, like, which strand to, like, start with when I'm braiding it. This could be a metaphor, braiding hair. It's, like, maybe getting involved with someone, like, getting more intimately involved with someone, it's, like, these are not real questions, and someone else knows that. They're calling out the mayonnaise on someone's couch potato snacks. I don't know what that's allowing to do. Like, it's like, you don't need dip. You don't need to dip those mayonnaise crackers. I'm hearing into mayonnaise. Like, someone snatches something out of someone's hand. It's like, it could be a mentality. It's like, you don't need to think like that. Okay, Daughter of Cups. Like, this is something really, like, kind of extra. I mean, like, over the top. And I don't normally say that, but there could be a metaphor here of some kind, or a clue. It could be something symbolic as well. What is extra? It could be even a phrase somebody uses. It could be a particular message for a number of you. But the Daughter of Cups sending out, it's like, maybe someone's even kind of like making something really clear here. Like, they're painting a portrait. They're like, before you know it, they're just trying to make it like kind of clear. They're like, before you know it, her parents are going to find her someone, okay? Because she deserves that. And with the Mother Wand sitting in reverse at the base of the Daughter of Cups upright, she doesn't have to sit around and wait for, I'm hearing the hot toad. I'm hearing to turn into a leaping frog. I don't know what that, I'm seeing someone's like, it's like a toad. A really, really fat ass toad. Say no judgment. We used to have toads when we were younger. But anyways, they were so cute. But anyways, let's clear the ground. Yeah, it's like, I'm seeing a toad, kind of like the hermit, like sitting on like, I'm hearing a lazy boy couch. I don't know if that's going to take it too well. They're sitting on like a pad, but they're like heating it up. It's like, you don't need to do that. You know what I'm saying? With the Mother Wand, this person's like, they're nervous. I was like, but I don't even know her like that yet. It's like, bro, you know her better than, like, your parents. I'm hearing that, like, you pair your mantras with her. Like, it's like no one's message. I'm hearing no one else's message. Like, it's undoubtable. Let's clear it. Someone's nervous though, So anyways, but this person painting the picture, they're like, she's not really. I'm hearing she's a Cinderella. I'm hearing really, like, look at her, she's got her story written all over her shoes. Like, if one of them ever gets lost, like, they'll find it in a jiffy. Like, at that point though, you won't really even want to give it back. I'm hearing it this way because it's going to give you chills up and down your spine. I'm hearing in this way. Once again, I'm your children. You're not gonna. It's like then you're gonna feel like you're really not ready for her. It's like something's just gonna escalate. Okay, it's gonna. Let's clear it once again. Like, I'm hearing, yeah, because also for a number of you, it's like, I'm hearing you're not gonna want to give it back. Once again, I'm hearing to the next bro who offers it to her. Wow. It's like someone's kind of, I don't want to say it's a threat, but they're like, look, when you see her with her new guy, like, they're going to be so good together. I'm hearing as well, like, possibly that you are not going to, because someone's telling someone that's what they deserve. And it could be someone realizing someone's worth. It's like, and they're realizing, yeah, that would, yeah, it's like so you don't want to lose the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you're going to be looking at this person with their new lifetime. I'm hearing partner. I'm hearing that as well. And you're not going to even want to like pardon them. Like, pardon me, sorry, I have to get by. It's like, you're not going to want to disturb them. It's like, they're kind of, maybe that's a metaphor. Let's clear it. In other words, it's like, trust me, like, you love her. I'm hearing that as well. Like, you want to be with her. Now, this is not me talking. I don't know what is, who is, how is, when is, where. You have to look at everything that's going on in your life as an orchestra and put your pieces of the puzzle together. Sagittarius, you know, is maybe a part of the story. So watch the other signs. There could be further clues, especially if you're talking matters of love, career, so on and so forth. You may want to watch your Venus sign. Let's clear it. Now, at a certain point, maybe this is even like an apology. Someone's like, I want to just say sorry. Like, can we just hug? It's like someone's like reluctant. They're like, you were really rude and you wrote on my textbook and you wrote all over it in like big green letters. I'm hearing Shrek is the winner. And it's like, but it was you in your own life alone, like with yourself. And that was my notebook. And that was like the paper that was for my letter. So honestly, that I was going to write you. So if you want to like write over it, like it doesn't matter. And that it's like you being in love with yourself, I'm hearing in your own life all alone. I'm hearing then I'll just like BRB and I won't be back. I'm hearing like in this way, it's clear. Like this is an ultimatum moment. Like someone wants to tell someone, honestly, look, I'm in love with you. So just tell me the truth back. Now let's clear it. I'm hearing Beale. I'm hearing Jessica Biel so strong. Let's clear it. Best friends. They come back with like an offer. It's like, they don't quite say like, I want you to be my boyfriend, my girlfriend. It's like, I'm seeing a Frenchie right here. It's like, someone maybe has like a really cute dog or something. I don't know. Take it as well. It's like, fine. Wait. This person's like, we're going to be together. I'm hearing that. This person's like, maybe they are thinking they want to move in or whatever it is. They want to travel or there's something that they want to do with this person or something like that. It's like, no, wait, not the whole way through. One second. Let me just kind of say it. Okay. Out loud first. I'm hearing this way for a number of you. I'm seeing the number 1 here. It's like friends first, at least. It's like this person is like, it's clearing the heart chakra in the back. They're like, I'm going to get my backpack. Okay. I'll pack up. This person's like, Palo Santo. They're like, okay, that's it, fine. I'm going to take this on, all right? I'm going to conquer my fears. I'm heading this way. I'm going to clear up the karma I'm hearing as well. That is between us. I will. They're like, fine. Fill me in. What happened at work when I missed Monday's class? I'm hearing that session. Like somebody, maybe, let's clear it. They decided to tie the knot with someone. I'm hearing tailgate. I'm hearing Terrence very strong here. Father Wands are bright. Magician are bright. Two Swords reversed. They're like, they tear off like a ticket stub. It's like, fine. They like, it's official. They like register. They're like, I am officially romantic. I'm hearing that. I'm officially also Roman. It's like they're wearing all this like romantic clothes. Like the minute they take on this experience, since when did this chip? What? Anyways, I'm here. I need water. It's like someone's like checking on them. They're like, so how you doing with the whole romantic thing? How you doing, buddy? I just want to check in on you. Can I have some water? Yeah, I need some water. I'm so glad you came in. I'm hearing this like for a number of you. Like someone even anyways, they're at a party. They're like all sweaty. They're like, this person's like, are you having a good time? Let's clear the throat chakra. They're like, yeah, can you hand me that glass of water? I need a tall glass of water. I'm like, really, they're on the dance floor. They're like sweating. It could be a metaphor. They're like, never had this experience. I'm hearing this for a number of you. It's a physical experience possibly for a number of you. I'm hearing, what do you need to eat? This could be something. I'm seeing a white Range Rover going by there. They're like, what do you got? Like, I'm hearing white breast chicken. I'm hearing meat. What do you have in your menu? They're like ordering something really quickly. They're like sweating. They're wiping sweat off their brow. Maybe they're like, they just got done in the gym or something. They're like, there's a song playing. They're like, yeah, that's my jam. Let's clear it. There's some kind of series of experiences even that lead to this point. I'm seeing the number 24. I'm hearing Pluto. Now, I'm hearing, when the lights go down in the city and the sun burns on the bed, Oh gosh. Oh, I wanna be there, my baby. Oh, 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 ba ba ba, oh, ba ba ba, do do do, da 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 da. Oh, yeah, okay. So maybe for a night, this person actually like ended up actually getting carried away. Like it's just maybe the type of person where they just take a while to jump in the pool, but like when they do, they're a fucking professional swimmer. They're like related to Phelps. I heard this way, like you come to realize that pretty quickly with the Emperor and the Magician. It's like when they just make the decision to take something on and take the role on, like they have no problem like talking about it, walking about it, you know, carrying that message forward. It's like it's just a matter of the mentality. I mean, the mentalization around that space with the Magician and the Father of Wands, like they just have to feel that they are ready for that experience. So, and for a larger view, it may be something physical. We'll get into the extended love and light too, guys. Thank you for tuning in to you, and I'll see you soon. Bye, Sagittarius. Bye. Thank you for tuning in to you.